Loki, it's time for episode 7 of Game of Thrones. Hey, it's Nax and welcome back to my channel. You know, I kind of just, moving forward with whatever reaction I do, I kind of just want to make the intro as short as possible. And with Game of Thrones, it's kind of tough because there's just so much to talk about. But let's just talk about the biggest thing that happened in the last episode, to me at least, and that's Tyrion demanding a trial by combat. I think the biggest thing that will happen in every episode will always be at the end of the episode. So the last thing that happened in the last episode was Tyrion demanding a trial by combat. I was just like, again? But I think it's his right. I mean, during the time, the medieval times, you know, it's kind of amazing how much people honor their traditions back then. But I think also in that case, they were honoring it because they knew that, you know, Tyrion wouldn't really last in the trial by combat. Anyway, let's just get started with episode 7. Episode 7 of Game of Thrones.
I made a deal for you to keep your ungrateful head on your ungrateful neck a little while longer.
I'm sorry, what am I grateful for? The opportunity to live and die at the wall as punishment for a crime I did not
You
commit?
threw your life away. You threw it away. It's not a joke. You understand that, don't you?
Of course it's a joke. Just not a very funny one.
Aw, Jamie, I love how he still cares so much.
Couldn't listen to her, standing there telling her lies. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You fell in love with a whore.
Yes, I fell in love with a whore. It was everything Father wanted. You do see that. He gets you back as his heir, the future Lord of the Rock. And he ships me off to Castle Black, out of sight at last. All so perfect. Felt good to take that from him. He knows I'm innocent.
Just didn't want him to be
and he's
happy.
willing to sacrifice me anyway.
I thought you were a realist. Didn't realize you'd die for pride.
Don't give up on me just yet. I survived one trial by combat, even though you weren't there to save me.
I can't save you this time either. My training has proved that I can't beat a stable boy with my left hand.
Where's your sense of adventure? Even if you lose, imagine the look on Father's face when you fall. Family name snuffed out with a single swing of the sword.
Tyrion. He's not gonna do it though. He's the King's Guard. I think he wants to do it though. Jamie wants to.
Well, Bronn fought for me once. He'll do it again. If he wins, I expect I'll be in his debt for the rest of my life. Who does Cersei plan on naming as a champion? I hope it's Samarin Tran. I'd enjoy watching Bronn disembowel that pompous child beater.
No, not Samarin.
Oh. The mountain! Oh, he came back! Ooh. What if Oberyn wants to fight him because of the rumor? He's gonna want to find the truth.
Could be soldiers.
Who did this? Wildlings. The Wildlings?
You shouldn't be sitting out here like this.
Where else to sit? Tried to walk back to me hut. Had too much. Then I remembered they burnt me hut down.
Who were they?
I stopped asking a while ago.
That's not going to get better.
Doesn't seem so.
Bad way to go. Haven't you had enough?
Of what? I know. Time to go. Take matters into my own hands. The thought has occurred to me.
So why go on?
Habit.
Nothing could be worse than this.
Maybe nothing is worse than this.
Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing.
Who are you?
My name's Arya Stark.
You her father?
A captor, bringing her to her aunt for ransom.
A fair exchange, that is. Always held to the notion of fair exchange in all my dealings. You give me, I give you. Fair. A balance. No balance anymore.
Did he say you could do it already? He probably wanted to wait.
That's how you kill a man.
Who is that?
The fuck you doing?
There's a price on your head.
That's what the king does when you tell him to fuck off.
Oh, they bit his
He's
neck.
dead. He drank poison wine at his own wedding. The bounty on you is for killing Lannister soldiers. 100 silver stags.
And you thought you were going to collect it. Didn't think very hard, did you?
You were Yoren's prisoners when he was taking me to the wall. He told me he'd fuck me bloody with a stick.
Day's really not working out the way you planned. He on your little list.
He can't be. I don't know his name.
What's your name?
Rouge.
Thank you.
You're learning.
Oh, that was quick. Oh, that one I don't mind you wiping on him.
Lord Snow, this is no place for wild beasts.
What the hell is your problem?
Or I'll let Hob throw him in tonight's stew.
He's a dick. So mean, even to animals.
Come on, Ghost.
Oo nga, go.
Lance's army was closing in on Craster's Keep when we left. We saw their campfires from Osric's Hill. They'll reach the wall before the next full moon.
Surprised you didn't ride over and say hello. The king beyond the wall is your old friend, isn't he?
We need to prepare.
We've been preparing.
We should seal the tunnel, plug it with rocks and ice, flood it and let it freeze.
And how would we range north?
We wouldn't.
Cowards!
We can't defend the gate against 100,000 men.
This castle has stood for thousands of years.
Defended it against what, though?
The tunnel's gate won't stop them.
The bars on those gates are 4 inches thick, cold-rolled steel.
And they won't stop them.
Remind me which order you belong to, Lord Snow.
The stewards.
Are the stewards responsible for maintaining the tunnel? Given your deep knowledge of the Wildling army, Lord Snow, you and Tarly will take night duties atop the wall until the full moon.
My lord, you have new clothes.
You like them? Eh?
No, he cut a deal with the
Gloves of
Lannisters.
doeskin, softer than a virgin's thigh.
I sent for you days ago.
I've been a bit busy.
Doing what?
My lonesome bachelor days are over. I'm to wed Lollis Stokeworth.
Who's that?
Lollis Stokeworth. She doesn't strike me as your sort of girl.
I wouldn't say I have a single sort of girl.
She's dim-witted.
If I wanted wits, I'd marry you.
When my sister arranged this love match, did she mention that Lawless has an older sister?
Felice. Aye, I did know about the older sister.
What about?
And you understand the rules of inheritance.
Felice is 40 and barren.
She still gets Castle Stokeworth when her father dies.
She does. Ladies fall from their horses and snap their pretty necks all the time.
You and
Wow.
my sister deserve each other. Why did you bother to come here?
You once said, if anyone ever asked me to sell you out, you'd double their price.
Is it 2 wives you want, or 2 castles?
One of each would do.
A Lannister always pays his debts.
Your sister's a Lannister, too.
My wife is heir to Winterfell. If I emerge from this with my head still on my shoulders, I may one day rule the North in her name.
Lollis is soft and warm and close. If I gave you the choice between fucking Lollis and fighting the Mountain, you'd have your britches down and your cock up before I could blink.
He frightened you so much.
I'd be a bloody fool if he didn't frighten me. And quicker than you'd expect for a man of that size. Maybe I could take him, dance around until he's so tired of hacking at me he dropped his sword. Get him off his feet somehow. I like you. Pampered little shit that you are. I just like myself more.
I understand.
It's tough for him. I get it.
Why are you? Because you're an evil bastard with no conscience and no heart. What I liked about you in the first place.
He does have a conscience, though. He was thinking about it
Yes, we had
already.
days together.
Yes, we did.
Oh, Tyrion! Who's gonna be his champion, though?
I'll have to kill the Mountain myself. Won't that make for a great song?
No way!
I hope to hear them sing it one day.
What do you think, Billy? Tyrion being his own champion.
How did you get in here?
Your door is well guarded. I swam to an island a mile offshore for these.
What is that, flowers?
Don't do that again.
Never met a woman who didn't like wildflowers.
These are my private quarters. If I want you here, I will summon you.
Forgive me, my queen. I live to serve you.
They look good together, though. He's so good looking.
I only have 2 talents in this world. War and women. Here in Marine, I cannot pursue my talents.
I've ordered the Second Sons to patrol the streets to stop the revenge killing.
You've ordered us to be knight.
And as for women, there are thousands in Marine you can pursue.
There's only one. And she does not want me.
I think she does.
My sword is yours till the day I die.
So if I command you to stay in Marine and patrol the streets?
I'll stay in Marine and patrol the streets.
Aw, he misses it. He misses the action.
Very well. Do what you do best. Take off your clothes.
Hi! Hi! Wait, so aw! Why didn't we get to see?
I didn't mean to disturb you, my lady.
You could never disturb me.
I just wanted to...
When I looked into the flames this morning, the Lord spoke to me. He said, tonight, you will have your last good bath in a long while. Make it count. Most of these powders and potions, lies, deceptions to make men think they witnessed our Lord's power. Once they step into his light, they will see the light for what it was. A trick that led them to the truth. A pinch of this powder in a bonfire will send a flaming column screaming towards the sky. And a drop of this in any man's wine will drive him wild with lust.
Did you use it with Stannis?
No, don't be upset. Men never crave what they already have.
Wait, is she into
It's only
her?
flesh, That needs what it needs.
No act done in service of the Lord can ever be called a sin. Thank God every day for bringing you to us and Stannis to you.
I understand how you feel. That is impossible.
Ooh. She's fighting for the daughter.
You don't need powders and potions, my queen. You don't need lies. You are strong enough to look into the Lord's light and see his truth for yourself. However harsh it is, however hard for us to understand, you don't need my help, but I will need yours soon.
What is it?
When we set sail, your daughter must be with us. The Lord needs her.
No, they're gonna sacrifice her. They're gonna sacrifice her.
Jorah the Andal. Are you here to see our queen?
Jorah's jealous! Jorah's gonna be so jealous!
He will accompany the second sons and serve as my ambassador to Yunkai. He will tell the masters what has happened in Marine.
Aw, he's so proud of her.
He leaves. Tell him I changed my mind.
Yes, Khaleesi.
Tell him you changed my mind.
She really listens to Jorah. Like, she trusts Jorah, and I love that for them. Even though Jorah has feelings for her, which might make things awkward.
You're doing it wrong.
Oh,
you
it
need
was
to burn away that horrible bit there. Otherwise, it's going to get infected and fester.
Oh, because he got bit. Okay,
I
he
know you
needs to
don't like
sew it
fire,
up.
But if you don't do it right,
No fire.
it'll only take a second. It won't hurt that much.
No fire!
Oh, he's scared. Not scared, he's traumatized from it.
Shut up about it. Shut up about everything. Thanks to you, I'm a walking bag of silver anywhere the Lannisters hold sway, which is everywhere between where we are now and where we're going. I'm as stupid as that hog you stuck back in the village, getting myself cut and stabbed and bitten. No reward's worth this much trouble. We should never laid eyes on you. You say your brother gave you that sword. My brother gave me this. It was just like you said a while back. Pressed me to the fire like I was a nice, juicy mutton chop. Thought I stole one of his toys. I didn't steal it, I was just playing with it.
Even still, even if you did steal it, you're not supposed to do that.
The smell was worse. But the worst thing was that it was my brother who did it. My father who protected him.
Really?
Told everyone my bedding caught fire.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
You think you're on your own?
Let me wash it out. And help you sew it up at least.
Aww, now I feel bad for the hound.
Bit of comfort never hurt anyone.
What's
Been
that?
sleeping in ditches the
Oh,
last
pie.
few weeks. I think we can treat ourselves to a feather bed for the night. We're looking for someone.
Someone in particular? Maybe they came in here. A lot of people come in here. I mean, just the other day we had
A
17
girl,
pie.
tall, red hair, very pretty. Her name is Sansa Stark, but she may be using a different name.
What, like, them lot from Winterhell? No, ain't seen anyone like that. They was all traitors. Don't need no traitors in here.
I pledged my life to their mother, Catelyn Stark. I swore to her I'd bring her daughters home.
He knows something.
Sure I can't get you a bit more kidney pie?
What?
It's nothing, my lady.
You wouldn't be screwing your face up like that if it was nothing.
Don't want to offend, my lady. Truly, I
You're
don't.
not interesting enough to be offensive.
The
What
Lannisters want Lady Sansa. The Lannisters have money. People kill for money. I don't think we should be telling people we're searching for Lady Sansa.
Can I have a word?
What about? Not kidney pie?
You seem like a proper lady. You know, someone who can be trusted. Never met no Sansa Stark. But I know her sister, Arya.
Ooh, there
I
you
haven't seen
go.
Arya Stark since her father was beheaded. She's presumed dead.
She weren't when I last spoke to her.
When was that?
Heading up north for the Night's Watch. She was all dressed up as a boy. Or like your ladyship, only without the armor. Going by the name Harry.
So what happened to her?
Well,
The quick version.
The quick version.
the Lannisters took us prisoner. They were going to sell Arya to her mother at Riverrun, along with another prisoner. Big ugly fella. Foul mouth and a face like a half-burnt ham. Not friendly.
Here we go.
Imagined you'd be back at the brothel at this hour.
I did spend some time with an absolutely stunning blonde the other day.
Do tell. I've got every kind of filth down here except the kind I like.
Your sister, Cersei, approached me. We spoke a
so
great deal
worried.
about her daughter. How worried your sister is about her. She was trying very hard to pretend she had not come to sway me against you. I think she may have even believed it herself.
Making honest feelings do dishonest work is one of her many gifts.
To meet a Lannister who shares my enthusiasm for dead Lannisters. She desperately wants to see you killed.
She didn't need to bother you. It looks as though I've taken care of that myself. The joy she will feel when my head leaves my neck. She's wanted this for a long time.
That's so not fair.
You and I, many years ago.
Ooh.
I think I would have remembered that.
Unlikely, you had just been born.
Ooh.
Our father brought me and my sister Elia with him on a visit to Casterly Rock. My first time away from Dorne. I didn't like anything about the rock. Not the food, not the weather, not your accents, nothing. But the biggest disappointment, you.
Why?
You and my family have more in common than you might admit.
The whole way from Dorne, all anyone talked about was the monster that had been born to Tywin Lannister. A head twice the size of his body.
But he looked beautiful, I'm
between
gonna
his
say.
legs, claws, one red eye. The privates of both a girl and a boy.
That would have made things so much easier. If you want justice, you've come to the wrong place.
I disagree.
Oh, I was right! He wants to be the champion! He wants to kill the mountain himself.
I want to bring those who have wronged me to justice, and all those who have wronged me are right here.
Wait, what are you doing?
I will begin with Sir Gregor Clegane, who killed my sister's children, and then raped her with their blood still on his hands, before killing her too.
Oh man, that's messed up!
I will be your champion.
Yes! Let's go, Oberyn! I like how it worked out for Tyrion, even though he really wanted it because it was the mountain, so. Cersei should have thought of that! I think this is a green screen. It's kind of obvious. But anyway. Oh, it was the first time she saw snow again. She must have missed it. And now she's making Winterfell. The weird cousin.
Hello, Robin. What are you doing? I'm building my home, Winterfell. At least I think I am. I haven't been back there in a very long time.
Why did you leave? When will you go back?
Probably never. My family doesn't live there anymore, and someone burned it down.
Does Winterfell have a moon door?
No, I'm afraid not. It's not high up in the mountains. It's down on the ground.
That sounds dangerous. How do you make people fly?
We don't.
What do you do with all the bad people? And the scary people and the people you don't like?
I never did anything with them at all. Girls didn't take part in that where I came from. Be careful! You've ruined it. Now I'm going to have to rebuild the whole thing.
I didn't ruin it.
You did.
It was already ruined because it didn't have a moon door. I was fixing it.
Knocking things down isn't fixing them, it's ruining them.
I didn't ruin it!
You're being stupid.
I didn't ruin it!
He has a temper.
Why did you really kill Joffrey?
I loved your mother more than you could ever know.
Okay.
Given the opportunity, what do we do to those who've hurt the ones we love?
Really? That's the reason?
In a better world, one where
I don't think so.
could overcome strength and duty. You might have been my child, but we don't live in that world.
Oh my god. Littlefinger's so weird.
You're more beautiful than she ever was.
Lord Baelish.
Call me Peter.
No! Ew! Okay, Sansa's in trouble.
You wanted to see me, Aunt Lysa?
Oh shit! No! Sansa, don't go! No, I like how they both have the same hair. Duh, they're related, but still. Pretty redheads.
How father fall is. It's fascinating what happens to bodies when they hit the rocks from such a height. I know what you did.
I'm so sorry, Aunt Lysa. I never should have hit Robin, I know it. I promise it won't happen.
Be coy with me, you little whore. You kissed him. You kissed Peter.
I didn't, you don't understand.
I saw you. You can't lie to me because I saw it with my own eyes.
He kissed me, I pulled a
liar! Whore! He is mine! My father, my husband, my sister, they all stood between us and now they're all dead. That's what happens to people who stand between Peter and me.
You want her empty-headed child.
Let her go.
She's just like her mother. She'll never love you. Why did you bring her here? Why?
I'll send her away.
You're a liar, though!
Let her go, Lysa. Oh, my sweet wife. My sweet, silly wife. I have only loved one woman.
Who?
Only one.
Who?
My
Money.
entire life.
Money. Your sister.
Your sister.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was like a 2-stab hit. No, it was a 1-2 hit, because not only did she tell her that her sister was the only woman she ever loved, as if that didn't hurt her heart, now he literally hurt her heart by killing her, by pushing her off a cliff. It was a 1-2 knockout fatality. That was harsh of Peter Baelish. You know, I can't really say I'm surprised him kissing Sansa. He's always had kind of like the pervy vibes towards her. You know, him saying that the only woman he ever loved was his sister, it kind of just made me think that, oh, maybe the reason why he likes Sansa is just because she's Catelyn's daughter. I thought though that it's because she was just really attracted to Sansa, but maybe there's something sick and twisted going on there that he wants to kind of get her, because since he never got Catelyn, he can at least get her daughter. I was surprised though when she said that she killed Joffrey. Tyrion, I'm happy for Tyrion. He finally has a champion. It's a win-win, because I don't think there was really ever a time where Oberyn let his guard down with the people in King's Landing. He hated the Lannisters. He probably went to the wedding with a vision of killing all of the Lannisters. And Joffrey dying was just a nice gift. He probably was planning to kill Joffrey, but he was glad that he didn't have to, and everything's kind of like working in his favor. And he's just going along for the ride, and with this opportunity that arises where he gets to kill the Mountain, he's gonna take it, obviously. Even if it pisses off Cersei. He probably likes the fact that it pissed off Cersei. And then we have Brienne, Lady Brienne and Podrick. I think they're on their way to Aunt Lysa, but then with what happened with her being pushed off the cliff, I wonder how Robin's gonna react, because he is technically the heir. However, I wonder, since Peter Baelish married her, if he would actually technically own the Vale. Anyway, a lot of good things are happening, and I'm pretty sure... Wait, the next episode is just episode 8, so probably nothing big yet will happen. I'm waiting for episode 9, because Kalu did comment on Patreon that in Game of Thrones, episode 9 is usually the episode where big things happen. And true enough, we did get the Red Wedding, we got Ned Stark's death. What happened? Oh, we got Blackwater, the Blackwater Bay War. In this season, we've already had Joffrey dead. We've had Tyrion stand to trial and like have a bit of a breakdown in front of everyone. Oh, we have Aunt Lysa being pushed off a cliff. So how much more shocking can it get? But anyway, I'm gonna end the episode right here. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.